I'll admit it. I was a little hesitant to talk about this particular topic because as much as we all talk about it, I didn't want to open a can of worms.
Yeah!
There are so many different factors to becoming a successful coach, and everybody has got an opinion on it. Whether it's your methodology, your certifications, your business intellect, and so on and so forth. Let me be real honest with you. There is no 3-step framework or a step-by-step formula that you can follow to be a successful coach. But here at EverCoach, we work with some of the greatest coaches, some of the smartest brains in the industry. And so we've found a pattern. We have been able to observe a pattern that gives us the foundation and the starting point of these amazing, outstanding coaches. And it's the answer to the question, what makes a coach great? Hi, this is Ajit Navlaka, and today I'm sharing with you the top skills every successful coach has, and you should too. What makes Steven Spielberg, Will Smith, Michelle Obama, and Oprah so great? Here is the secret. They never stop learning and honing on their skills. They know what they're really good at, and they also know what they need to be working on. Being self-aware is always the first step to becoming the best version of yourself. So let's start with what you need to develop to become a great coach. The most obvious but least talked about skill is deep listening. If you're doing most of the talking in a coaching session, you're probably not doing a very great job being an amazing coach. Deep listening, or sometimes referred to as active listening, is where you give your clients your undivided attention. Not like when you get together with a friend and your mind starts wandering away as they're telling their day and they're telling their story and they're talking about something that they've talked about a million times. Don't look at me like that. I know we've all done it.
It's a lot of work.
Oh, well, work is hard.
You're not really listening to me, are you?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I could say anything right now, like, you're a complete tool.
This skill of deep listening or active listening means that you're able to put away your thoughts and whatever's coming up for you emotionally and whatever's happening around you, and really focus on what your client is saying and really observing and being present with your client in the moment of the conversation. It also means that you're able to ask follow-up questions and have deep reflection on what they are thinking and what they're talking about. Deep listening allows you to really understand your client's mental state. It allows you to really be able to see and listen into things that they might not be able to communicate. They might be unaware of. So practice mindfulness, presence, and listening to your client. A great way to prepare yourself to be present and listen deeply to your clients is to follow a ritual. A ritual that allows you to slow down. A ritual that allows you to put away your own thoughts and feelings and emotions and get really present in the moment. These rituals differ from person to person, but some rituals that can definitely help you include meditation, stretching, going for a run, or listening to tunes that you really love. What are some of the rituals that you follow? Go ahead and type it in the comment section below. I'll be looking forward to reading those. Now, sometimes our clients might find it a little bit hard to communicate certain sensitive topics. Things or events that might be a little bit hard on them, and they might be finding it a little bit difficult to find words that could communicate how they feel. They might need a minute or they might need 10 minutes to really be able to process all that's coming up for them and communicate with you where you can at least have a glimpse of what they're really feeling. And that is totally normal. Some coaches get nervous when their client is stopped and are not really sharing anything and there is dead silence on a call. We get nervous and we feel that the client's not getting any outcome from our conversation, and we start throwing many different questions at them. You don't need to do that. that can actually sometimes confuse your client even more. What you may want to lean on in that moment is to lean on the second skill that you really want to master to be a successful coach, which is to be able to read body language. Body language, or the knowledge that we can get from somebody's body presence, is often overlooked. This happens because sometimes we are so much in our own mind trying to figure out what's happening in their mind that we ignore a signal that is giving us all the information that we may potentially need in sense of their body language. Look for what's happening even while they're talking or not talking. Are they making eye contact with you? How's their body positioned? Are they crossing their arms? Are they not crossing their arms? Are they making gestures? Are they not making gestures? You will be able to identify with practice when they are comfortable in the conversation and when they might be getting uncomfortable in the conversation.
Can you kick me out of the meeting now?
Go.
Mastering this skill of understanding their body language can be extremely powerful and useful to your coaching practice, especially when you're challenging your clients, when you're nudging them to something that they might be mildly uncomfortable with or would be a place where they feel challenged. This is the time they may need you to pause and stop and observe. And this is the time where body language or understanding the body intelligence of your client may be extremely useful. Another skill that is extremely useful in your coaching practice to drive great results with your clients is eliciting new ideas. Eliciting new ideas simply means that you're able to show your clients a new perspective or direct them towards a conversation that will force them or encourage them to find new ideas and new perspectives, and it challenges their current reality. Most times when we are facing a problem, we get stuck into our own scenarios. We think about the same problem in the same way and think there will be the same outcome. We convince ourselves that there is no way out.
No, you're not getting out of here. Yes, we are. No, you're not. Yes, we are. There is no way out of here.
But great coaches know that when our clients are stuck in that loop, when they are being stuck in a fixed mindset, if we ask the right questions, if we elicit some great ideas or help our clients elicit some great ideas, it can get them out of that challenging state to a more powerful, positive state. If we can support our clients to get to a new idea, to a new perspective, we can help them change their story. Eliciting is about tapping into your client's core and helping them find those dreams and goals and strategies that they didn't even know that they always had. There's one key element that you have to remember while helping your clients elicit ideas. Don't cheat. Think about it like this. You never learned anything new when you just cheated in your exams. You cheated, you got the answer, you might have got the grades, but you didn't really learn anything. When you cheat in exams, you almost immediately forget all the answers and no progress really has been made. It might give you a temporary satisfaction, but you don't really make progress. Believe me, I know. How do you think I got the occasional A grade?
Duh.
So don't let your clients cheat. Don't give them the answer. Let them sit in that challenge and find and elicit that answer by themselves. Let them go on that journey so they also learn through that experience. The last skill I want to share with you today in this video is what I call the sixth sense.
I see dead people.
No, not that sixth sense. I am talking about intuition. Just like all the other skills that we talked about, intuition is something you need to nurture. You need to practice. Intuition is about taking all the different cues and different ideas that your client may have presented, may have leaned into, from their body intelligence to their thoughts to elicited ideas, all of them coming together to create a uniform thought that may be the breakthrough that they're really looking for. This is how you may feel like when you have intuition knocking at your door. You may feel there is an innate force inside you that is compelling you to ask a question or share an insight or lean into a topic that you're currently discussing or have discussed before. This force is intuition. This force is innate intelligence. This force is you connecting all the dots leaning into something that may create a breakthrough for your clients that they are yet to discover. This intuitive capability is a powerful force. But like I said before, you need to develop it. And for you to develop it, you need to start trusting it. You need to start trusting when this force is coming through you, wanting you to ask that question or lean into that topic. As you start to lean into your intuition, as you start to act on it, as you start to really listen in to your intuition and ask those questions and go into those areas, you will find your intuition getting developed more and more, and this force getting stronger and stronger. Of course, I'm not saying that your intuition will always be right. Sometimes your coachee may not resonate with what you're saying. They might not be present to the same situation or challenge or insight that you're present to. When that happens, don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're a coach, not a mind reader.
Where's Ruth?
She went back to the RV.
Of course. He can read minds.
But it is a fact that more you train your intuition, the more you lean in and act towards your intuition, the better your intuitive hunch or innate intelligence will get. And the better it gets, easier it becomes to create a transformation for your client. And isn't that what we're all trying to do? So if nothing else, these are the 4 skills that you want to focus on to create greater results for your clients. Deep listening, reading body language, eliciting, and intuition. Which of these skills do you think are the easiest to master or the hardest to master? Which is the skill that I might have ignored in this video that you would like me to cover in a future video? Let me know in the comment section below. Now go ahead and smash that subscribe button so we can send you weekly videos that will help you be a better coach and build a better coaching business. Go ahead and like the video if you liked what you saw. Share it with a friend that might find this useful, and go ahead and share your thoughts on this video in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching and have an absolutely phenomenal day.